Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I am currently coming to you at the late hour of 9 p.m. It's a lot, you know, to bring you content at an incredible hour like this, but I thought, even though it's so late, you, the people, deserve content. So that's what I'm here to bring you today, selflessly, for you. Anyway. Let's begin. Wait, not yet, hold on. We gotta get the soundtrack here. We gotta get the soundtrack. At least you streamed? I might be tired for work tomorrow. Yeah, listen, if you gotta go to work tomorrow, you gotta go to work tomorrow. Don't stay up late watching a friggin' Halo mod stream. Appreciate it, though. Go! Hello. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Are you well? Good. I'm glad. Who are you, disembodied voice? No, it's me. I'm embodied now. Hold on. I'm gonna go silent while I sip the remaining coffee. Said, you need Halo 3 Forge? Well, you can try out the current version, which is pretty much... No, I just updated it earlier today. On my Discord server, there's a link to the Steam Workshop where there's the unlisted version of the mod. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The best vehicle ever is before me. The gaming chair. I'm so glad you noticed. So true. Absolutely true. But welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a nice night tonight. And for those of you where it's not nighttime, move to America. It's the best country or something. It's pretty dang awesome. We got like Arby's. We got Texas steakhouses and such. It's nice here. You should come give it a little try. Oh my god, this coffee is exactly what I need. I was so tired. After baking and working on Ultimate Forge all day today and getting the mod just out, it is about dang time. I'm feeling energized now. Alright, come with me and look at this car. Which we do have a decent amount of work to do on, but it's actually working shockingly well. Check this out. Sounds like a mongoose. I know, not ideal, but we're going to get that taken care of today. Look at me go, dude. This is by far the most powerful vehicle in Halo. Woo! Yeah! Tokyo Drift! Now, obviously, I'm going to have to edit the handling because this is a little bit silly. But it's we're cooking, dude. Look at this. Strongest vehicle in the game? It's not even close. It's not even close. Every other vehicle is doo-doo compared to this. And I'll be honest, I really like the police version because it's got a sick-ass spoiler on it. Like, that thing is clean, bro. Look at this shit. It's sick. Do the police lights work? They will. I will make them. In fact, let's do that. Let's do that as, like, the first thing today, because if you're going to be driving the police version of this, these lights... They better freaking work, dude. They better work. All right, so in order to make the police lights work, we're gonna have to get a little fancy with it. Is this a CE level Magnum of powerful? Absolutely it is, and I'm glad you can appreciate that. Spoiler adds 10 horsepower. It does. That's actually science. The only thing that could make this faster is hot rod flames directly on the side. You know what this reminds me of is in Need for Speed when you could like unlock the police variant of like the Lamborghini. That's this. That is what this is right here, because we got the regular one. Give it sirens instead of a horn? Yeah, I mean, that's doable. I could just make it when you're in the police car, the sirens aren't. Or maybe even I can make it so that the sirens turn on when you activate the horn. There's a thought. I like that. In any case, I want to at least start by turning these sirens on, because they are very cool. All right, I think they are objectively very cool. So I'm going to pop over here into Gorilla, where we can take a look at our beautiful, as it's called, HU Civ car, aka the human civilian car. All right, let's take a look at this. We got license plate, wheels, glass. Oh, is it extras? Would it be extras? Oh yeah, look at that. Extras got the little. It's got the little thingy thing. Grab that. What do we have? Self illumination. Oh, it already has it. It uses function light red. And what's the other one? Light blue. Fantastic. Love those functions. Do we have an actual function for this? Yeah, okay. It's just on or off. Turn off with police lights. Based on variant. Hear me out. What if, instead of variant, we used something that actually worked? Thought, opinion. How about, primary fire, or no. Weapon. No, not weapon elimination. I have to set that up. Let's just do driver's seat power for now. Oh, this is the crate version. Oopsies. Oh, you know what? No wonder it's not working. The frickin' I didn't copy any of these functions over. Copy. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to manually copy them. Ugh. Ew. Icky. Yeah, check this out. All right, we're gonna manually copy these because there's some mongoose functions that are actually super useful for this as a car. So let's do it. We'll go here. Add a point. Where is it? Here. And this is gonna be called variant. So if this is not the default one, basically, is what that means. Or I guess if it's like the last of the 3 variants. Wow, I just finally understood how the variant function worked. That's so sick. Finally, the Wolverine. Yes, the Wolverine. Look at it. Incredible, right? That's the Wolverine right there. Pretty special. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't see the map on Discord. I'll wait for release. It's in the mod downloads channel. It's just Ultimate Forge test version. I posted it a long time ago, but I've been updating it like constantly. All right, next we have one light red. Okay, this sure is something. So 1 means that this is a function that's just on all the time. The name of it is light red, but it turns off if police lights are set to off. And it's a periodic thing, which means it can do like funny, flashy movements and stuff. It's a cosine, looks like that, and the phase is 0.5. That's nice, it goes whoop, whoop. That's how it lights up. So the more it goes up, the more red the light is. So you get this little whoop, whoop. Pretty fucking cool, dude. And then I assume the blue is going to be the same thing, but offset? Yeah. So this will be light blue. And the only difference here is that the phase is 0. Cool. Okay, I mean, theoretically it just works now, right? Is it just on? Oh, dude, look at that! That's pretty sick. Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude. Whoop, whoop. That's pretty cool. Now, I mean, theoretically, I could tie this to a weapon as well and just have the police lights function also tied to another function that deals with weapon stuff. So, I mean, this is pretty sick, though. This is pretty sick. Well, even the front lights up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That said, what if we now made this have like a bunch of different variants? So we have not the gaming chair, we have the civilian not the civilian. We have the police cruiser right here. Oh wait, it has a default variant. Is that why? Hold on. What I want to do today is just make this like destructible, make it work, maybe add like a little door to it. And if I get bored of working on this and I'm like, you know what, this ain't worth it, we're just going to work on a map that we can play tomorrow in Ultimate Forge custom games. Because we were going to originally do a custom game night tonight. I even pinged people for it. My bad. But it just got so late when I was uploading fixed versions of the map that I just said, screw it. We're just going to, we're going to work on the little car, dude. I like the car though. I feel like this is like actually pretty cool. We're gonna add some extra animations to it today so the wheels have more like jiggle to them, you know, give them some suspension. Gonna make the tire rotation work a little nicer, all that good stuff. Nothing crazy, but stuff that'll be, you know, pretty good. All right. Now then, let's go ahead and add, what was I about to add? We did the lights. Oh, right, we're gonna add different variants. I think right now it has default police lit. There's also just police, which is no lights, and then we have, I think, just default, right? Yeah, so that's the non-police version. So I'm gonna leave it on default there, and then I'm gonna spawn another one over here, and this is gonna be police lit. And that's cool, actually. You can see all the different destruction states that this thing has. So when it comes to actually giving this thing proper destruction physics and making this like a fully realized vehicle here in Halo 3, there's a lot to this. There's a lot that we can actually do to make this work good. I don't think it's going to take much effort to basically make this like perfect, because there's basically a full high detail level of stuff here when it comes to just having this function well. So the goal is to set this up. Could you make a working door animation? Yeah. In fact, that's the plan. So yeah, ideally, we'll have a working door animation, and it'll be awesome. That said, we got to go into Blender really quickly to take a look at some of that stuff. The first thing I want to do is fix the wheel animations, because this is kind of a subtle thing, but here, if I place the camera right here and I get in, the wheels rotate like way too wide, and I figured out why that was at the end of stream yesterday, but I was just so burnt out, I was like, I'll just deal with this later. So we're gonna make it so the wheels don't look goofy as hell and like rotate super wide, clipping through the object itself. That's an easy fix. I literally just gotta take the bones that are used for the wheel here, go to edit mode. It's using this bone to rotate right now, so this actually is the one that spins the wheel around. Why is this being... Oh, right, I'm not in pose mode. And this is the one I used to rotate, and you can see the reason it's rotating so much is just because this one is so freakishly, like, far. So what I'm going to do is just make this bone so tiny, it's basically non-existent. Like that. And hopefully that makes it so the animation just works a little bit better. So all I have to do in game is... Well, I gotta open my folders first, actually, because I did not have those ready. All my folders are for uploading Ultimate Forge right now. But give me 1 second and we'll have it ready to go. I want command prompt to import stuff. Would it be a door, just convertible? I'm gonna do a door, because this thing actually does have doors. They're kind of small right here, but they are in fact doors. Somebody said they're supposed to be gull wings, which I don't know if that's true. It might be. There's like lines in the doors that almost make it look like it would open like a giant hatch or something, but I can't really tell. What's the MSRP on one of these bad boys? It's got great MSRP. Wait, hold up. Can one of you guys... I'm looking at this, right? Wait, why is the glass so smooth? Is there supposed to be a bump map on this glass that just isn't there? Hold up. Glass shader uses the car bump map. Where's the glass on this? I'm so confused as to whether or not this... So, okay, so the glass is right here. Is there a bump map for that, or is there actually... Is it just supposed to be that smooth? Oh, it's actually just that smooth. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Bungie. But yeah. I don't know how this door should open. There's a couple different ways it could. Green actually made his own version of this vehicle a while back. Like, and by a while back, I mean like years ago. And my thought is, I could do it the way he did it, which was basically to just cut the glass up to here. I think it was like here to like here roughly. But I could also take it a step further, right? Because if you notice, there's this gigantic panel line right here that goes all the way down and then like stops here. Possibly could cut that and have like the whole thing like open in a crazy way. Though I don't know if it would work because the door kind of... I don't know, dude. Nothing about this door makes any sense to me. I genuinely don't know. This door right here, obviously this works. You can just open this part of the door, but how does the glass interact with it? Cut out the panel lines? I'm not even sure how that would work, frankly. I might just do this like the easiest way I can think of, which would be to just go into the glass here and like, because the door is right here, I would take like all of this and just have like all of this open, you know? And it would like rotate based off of this spot right here and just have this be the whole door. Check for concept art, maybe that's a good point actually. I don't... So if any of you guys have it, I would be happy to take a look at the concept car, but me personally, or the concept art I mean, but me personally, I'm just gonna wing this. Me personally. Alright, let's hide everything that's not the car front. There should be, so a major, oh, we have a major front too, okay. But check this out, this is kind of cool. When we hide destroyed front, so we have the default version, like look how detailed this car is, by the way. Bungie like cooked on this for like no reason at all. Default front, then we have the major version of the front, which is basically like the halfway in between damaged version. And then there's the fully destroyed, right here, the fully destroyed front. And like, that's pretty sick. This thing has a lot of detail. Hey, Gabe! My God, with 42 months of membership, holy! Thank you so much! Just jump through the glass window. That's what happens right now. Minus the shattering part you would expect. At least it's kind of like bouncy, you know, it's got like those Warthog tire physics going on. Makes it feel kind of authentic. We need to add suspension though. Without the suspension, it feels kind of silly. I don't know how a Spartan fits in there, dude. It does not look like a Spartan should fit in that. Oh, right, though. Let's throw this in game real quick. We got to go to our data, objects, vehicles, and the human civilian car right here. I just exported a version with the edited bones. I don't know if that's going to break. I might need to re-import the animations, but let's find out. Objects, vehicles, human civilian car. We'll do the draft lighting so we don't have to wait. Silent sniper rifle's pretty sick. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, that just straight up fixed it. There's like a teensy tiny bit of clipping there, but I could probably fix that just by limiting the amount it rotates. That's not bad, though. That feels like a lot better. Nice. But yeah, I do think it's time to add suspension to this bad boy, though. It's not going to be like the most massive deal in the world, but frankly, I think adding suspension to vehicles with tires and things in the Halo engine just like looks super good. The Warthog is the best testament of that. It's like super bouncy, which is cool. I'm in the background right now. I'm looking for the Warthog render model. Found it. Nice, nice. Don't forget to like the stream. That's true if you guys enjoy Halo modding streams. If you occasionally hop in here and you're like, you know what, this is pretty all right. What's up? Hi, how you doing? Oh boy, that's right. Suspension happens per wheel. I forgot about that. Suspension left back. Let's just do left back, first of all. Let's check this out. Here's our left back, which will be this wheel here. I'm using this as reference because obviously if it's already done in game, I can just copy how it works and then it's easy. I've done suspension many times, but it differs between all the games, so it can get a little confusing. So you have the default state, then it goes down, all the way up to middle, all the way down, all the way up. We're gonna maxing combat and old school fighting gem crabs. I don't even know what gem crabs are. I read gem crab. My first thought was rock crabs. I haven't played so damn long. But hell yeah, we're on some OSRS, some streams. It's a good vibe. It's a hell of a good vibe. All right, we're gonna take this car to the next level and give it full-on suspension. We're going to see how that works. The good news is I have this set up so that doing suspension is stupidly easy. So let's do that. Go ahead and grab, not this one actually. I think suspension, let me see, which bone handles suspension? Okay, so the back bone handles suspension. Got it. And it looks like it actually, no, there's a third bone for suspension, dude. Oh. And it just rotates. I have to make another bone. I might die right here, guys. This might be it for me. Well, the way that Warthog suspension works, I guess, is just this thing rotating up and down, which is fine. I can make that work on here. I'll just have to add in another bone here called, like, fucking suspension or something. And I'll just have it be parented of these bones. And you know what? I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm going to duplicate this bone. I'm going to move it out to here. And then... Ugh. Use a gemstone crab at OSR is exactly what I'm doing too. I wonder how many of you guys are out here just playing OSRS while I'm streaming. I would actually love to know the numbers on that. That's so funny. Alright, alright, as far as suspension goes, I'm actually going to move suspension all the way back here to the genuine suspension point. And I'm going to have this be parented to the massive main car bone, and I'm going to call it sus. What is this? Front left. And this little one, the engine, is going to be parented to sus front left. It's going to be fun. I have no idea how the doors open. I don't know if it was ever intended. This was like my big thing in assembly days. Any modded map I had on my drive. Oh my god, I remember that actually. Those maps that you were making back then were actually so sick, dude. Those were so sick. I forgot, you had like those giant cities and like you had like the roads everywhere. Holy shit, that was so cool, dude. This is sus front right. Big. And then this gets parented to sus front right. I think I gotta set both of these to, or wait. If I set this to connect, oh, no. This one, this, fuck, they're so tiny. You are connected. Yes, you. And then you are connected. Very nice. It was so tedious. The way I did it was putting objects in Blender and placing them how I want, and then copying and pasting all the coordinates to assembly. Oh! But, like, it works, you know? It's ass, but it works. And if it works, it works. That's science. It's what they say sometimes. They do be saying that. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I'm going to get the exact same size. Roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect. So cursor to selected. Then this little one, we do selection to cursor, and that's going to be the X value. And I just copy that X value to this X value. And then I grab this, and I copy that Z value as this Z value. Okay, it's probably fine. And then this will be sus back left. And then we can connect this to sus back left. And then I literally just duplicate it and do the exact same thing on the other side, and now we're almost, I was going to say done, but I don't want to preempt it. This is sus back right. Sus back right. Alright, there we go. I do think I need to re-export the animations, but now that I have this, I should be able to actually make the suspension animations without it, like, literally breaking everything. So I'm going to remodel this car a few times, but I never really finished. I would love it at some point. It's a pretty simple design. It would look very nice without a low-res normal map. True. I mean, how low-res is the normal map? It's not too bad. Yeah, it's a little crunchy, I guess, but it's not the worst. I feel like ODST's got, like, at least for this art style, it's got a pretty high-res normal map. I need to really change that engine noise, though. That engine noise is atrocious. I don't know if there is one that I can use, but we'll see. Maybe. I had to guess, it would be scissor doors. What is a scissor door? Is it like a gull wing? Okay, let's make a new animation. I'm going to call this suspension front. Fuck, what is it? How does it go? Left back. Left front. Boom. Alright, with suspension left front, theoretically all I have to do here is just grab the suspension. It's 3 frames, right? Yeah, 3 frames. It's center suspension, all the way down, and then all the way up. As much as it can possibly compress. Well, I can't really push it up any more than it is. I guess I could a little. Scissor doors like modern supercar doors, like current Lamborghinis. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really keep up. Alright, but we go all the way down here. We do -10. Can't go like crazy with it probably, but like that's not an unreasonable amount for like a street car. And then for up, God, can I even really take this up? Maybe like minus, I guess I can do -10. Probably gonna clip a little bit on the broken versions, but that's fine. So like 10 up, 10 down. It's not crazy, but it's some wiggle, you know, that's not bad. Alright, let's export that to little I think it's a JMO. Level 3 JMO, suspension, front, left. And yeah, we just do that a couple times. We'll copy this, suspension, front, right. And pretty much in no time here, we'll be done. So we'll take our suspension, RX10, RX -20, and we're done. That suspension, look at these, are so fast, dude. These are so easy. When I use the Carman mods, I made the canopy open like a Banshee. Like backward? Oh! It's not a bad idea. Actually, kind of looks like it would have a joint like that. I might give that a try. Do JMO, blah blah blah, suspension, front, right. Oh, I called it left, right. Oops. Or wait, the other one was left front. This one's supposed to be right front. And the new one I made, the direction, we'll do right back. Right, there we go. So right back, again, easy peasy, boom, delete. RY, RX, 10, RX -20. Ooh, you know, on the back, maybe less. Was that just the broken tire that's clipping? I mean, I don't really want any of the tires clipping, to be fair, but... Nah, screw it. If it looks bad in-game, I can always come back. Then the last one here is left back. -10, and then all the way up at +10. Yeah, I think it's clipping pretty badly there. What's the most I could do and get away with? I'll probably do -6. So I go RY, RX -4, RX -3. Yeah, I'm gonna do RX -4, so it'll go up to 6. I'll fix that on the right back as well. That's why, like, RX4. There we go. That's pretty good. The fans of the Herobrine series, missed that? It was like a TV show to me? Hell yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't think it holds up very well today, frankly. Just because, you know, it was kind of a product of its time. But I appreciate that nonetheless. That's really awesome of you to come back after all these years. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Maybe you could make the car suspension lift when you get in. I don't know if that's possible. It's right back. and then left back. And then I do have to rename the other two because I totally misnamed them. It should be right front and then left front. There we go. So I can take all of these now and put them in the animations folder. But the other 3 animations that I did earlier, I am going to have to re-export them. Let me see if they even work here in Blender still. But ground speed, yeah, ground speed looks good. Let's get that one back out. And then for the back wheels, we have ground speed rear here, so we can export this one as well. And then last but not least is the steering animation. This is the one that has the highest probability of being busted. Yeah, look, that's fine. It does feel a little bit like it's a bit more exaggerated. Let me see. Oh, it's, hold on, I know why. There we go, okay, so... RZ minus 6, no, RZ 6. And we'll do the same over here. Let's just prevent clipping. RZ6. And then we'll do the same on the other side here. RZ minus 6. RZ minus 6. So that should prevent clipping entirely there. Let's give it a shot. We'll do this as steering JMO. We'll grab speed rear steering, and time of the doors opening. Well, we're about to figure that part out. That's going to be, I don't think it's going to be particularly challenging. Honestly, it should be pretty easy to do, but it's kind of a decision on how I want the doors to open. All right, we can re-render it, and I'm going to do tool, model, animations, objects, vehicles, hue and sieve, car. So that'll put our new animations in, and then we just pray that it didn't blow up. Okay, probably doing that funny bug it does sometimes when I re-import the physics model now. Did that fix it? There we go. All right, well the suspension, it's a little weird. Oh right, I accidentally exported it on that frame. A little quirk to the Blender editing kit is if you export with an animation, such as steering where the wheels are offset, it will export in that pose. You don't need to like lock in the pose or anything. It'll just, whatever pose you left it at when you were sitting in Blender, that's the pose it's gonna have. So, gotta rerun it. If I was to get into modding Halo for the first time, what game should I mod when getting started? Thanks. I mean, it definitely depends on what your favorite Halo game is, I would argue. But Halo 1 through 3 are pretty forgiving, pretty good. Why is the suspension being weird? Is there like a suspension thing I'm missing here? I think Halo 3 is pretty good. Man, the Halo 3 animation workflow seems so inconvenient to have to work in the Foundry. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. That's completely true, and I have no rebuttal. That's just absolutely true. Halo 4 is... yeah, and this is going really fast, to be honest. Like... because these are tiny-ass animations. If I was doing animations that were like 100 frames or multiple hundreds of frames, I'd be sitting there exporting for 10 solid minutes. Ugh. You gotta export each animation like... yeah, I know. It is what it is, though. I'm just glad I can use the tools at all. Shout out General 101 for putting in the time to make the tools. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm after. Was it like character? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. When it comes to characters, I do the bare minimum animations because it's so much work. Alright, I gotta set all my extension depths and things here. Very fun. What does this do? Well, I'm absolutely certain that the extension depths are not gonna be good. This is 0.16 here. I'm gonna try this on the left back tire, and then I'll just copy all the settings over. So let's take a look at our left back tire here. Left back tire. It's not compressed at all. Our animations are looking snazzy, I will say. So left back tire is tied to... Oh wait, I put that on the wrong one. Badoom, 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 badoom. Oh, it has a region tied to it. Do my wheels even have regions? I don't think they do they? Oh, they do. Wheel FL. Front left. Wheel BL. Wheel FL. Wait, these aren't regions. That's a vertex group. Wheels L front. Wheels L. I'm going to assume back, not rear. Am I correct? God damn it, it's rear. They never have any consistency with this stuff, dude. Okay, anyway. Wheel, back left. Left back, whatever. Has full extension ground up. I think... There's a correlation here. I'm in camera effects hell right now in fog. Dude, that's one of my favorite parts. That's not hell, dude. Getting the scene to look nice with post-processing stuff like fog and stuff. Fucking love him. The radius is 0.15, and I believe it was 0.25 originally in the Warthog. I'm just going to start tweaking values until I can understand what the hell's going on here. So, this is 0.3. I'm going to change that to 0.2. 0.1. 0.05. So far I'm seeing jack shit. Do I have the marker names right for this? Right front tire, right back tire. Left back tire. Yeah, that's correct. Right, left back tire. I'm not missing anything, am I? Yep. And it's tied to the wheel back left. Oh! Wait, wheel back left. Oh yeah, and then that one's tied to engine front left because the engine... Whatever, it doesn't matter anyway. Would it matter? I don't know. I guess since it's the back tire, it definitely doesn't matter. That said... No, never mind. Oh. Left back tire, yeah, that's tied to wheels BL, so in any case, literally doesn't matter. I don't know, I feel like in Halo 3 I had an easier time settling on making something look nice. In Halo 4 you feel like you want to get it to look hella realistic while with like auto exposure brightest spots. Yeah, no, I definitely had some more trouble with Halo 4 than I did in Halo 3. Halo 3 everything just felt so smooth and easy to do. Here it's a little harder. Or in Halo 4, I mean. Because when I was doing Halo 4, I was just like, never felt satisfied. No, Carl, thank you for the 420!
Gemstone emoji, gemstone emoji, gemstone emoji. You know what time it is.
It's the sacred diamonds. It's the fucking sacred diamonds. Skirt. What is going on with these wheels? Make this make sense to me. Make this make sense. But thank you very much for the 420 Noco. I appreciate it. I don't understand this wheel at all. We have a suspension left back animation, which if I take a look just to make sure I didn't fuck anything up here. The fuck, what is this shit, man? Left back. Boom, 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 boom. It's frames 1 to 3, which on the Warthog, default down, up. Suspension left back. Suspension is good. The animation's kicking in. Everything looks good. It's got the right marker name. It's even got the right region attached to this. don't fucking get it. So full extension ground depth is, I guess... You know what? We're going to pick this vehicle up and we're going to put it down like 10 times. None of the tires are reacting. Am I missing something here? Halo 4, it's like if you do something, shit looks blown out, desaturated, then you saturate it, it looks cooked. Yeah, it's, okay, that's so funny that you said that, because I had the exact same issue when I was working on my Halo 4 maps. I was just like, there was like, it felt like I should have found a sweet spot, but I always, like, I don't know, I struggled really, really hard to find it. I 100% feel you on that. I don't know, something about the engine, the way that lighting is handled, I feel like never satisfied with it. I feel like I could be, but I just never end up. Left back. Okay, this is... Oh, you know what? I bet it's because... Yeah, let's see. What's the rotation on this supposed to be? I bet I got the rotations wrong on these markers. Yeah, oh wait. X in, Z down, Y forward. It's perfect! Fuck! That was supposed to be helpful! Okay, full extension is when it's at 0.3. Compression, I'm gonna make like 0.1. Nope, 5. How is that still not working? -5. 5. 500. 0. 450. 0. -500. Nothing's working. This shit's broken, dude. It's cooked, bro. I don't understand suspension. I thought I understood suspension, but I just don't. It's annoying as shit. Then you throw dynamic light shafts in the equation, it's even harder to get something good. Yeah, I found the only place I was happy with dynamic light shafts is when I had them at, like, so minimal you basically don't notice them at all, but, like, they're slightly there and it adds just, like, the most subtle effect. Everything else just, like, as much as I liked it from, like, particular viewpoints, like, every other viewpoint it looked awful, and I was just like, damn, I wish. Heck, man. Is it just not colliding with the floor? Yeah, this is supposed to be an animation playing that makes the wheels kind of wiggle. But they're not responding correctly. Very cool. Yeah, where's this attached to? What bone are you attached to? Maybe that has something to do with it. Oh. Well, no fucking wonder. Ah, my god, my volume is so loud.
I've always wondered how the heck someone was supposed to enter those civilian vehicles. Like, is the whole top half supposed to pop up like an oyster?
See, thank you for that $5. I appreciate it, Orcs. I was asking the same question. Zed, yeah, Zed is Team Oyster. Zed's method was exactly like you said. Where is... Oh, there. Literally just... Exactly as you... I might do that, honestly, because it does... The more I'm thinking about it, the more it makes sense. Like, I think Zed had that shit figured out a long time ago. I'll see. I'll see if I can cut into the window. If not, I'll just go, you know, make it cool. All right, now I think this should work. I'm gonna give this a try. The problem is the markers that are supposed to like test for the wheels were attached to the wheels, but they're supposed to be detached from the wheels in order to be able to accurately tell where the ground is, and they could never accurately tell where the ground is because they were always moving with the wheels, which kind of made them useless. Come on. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's not perfect, though, but it's actually working now. Well, on the one wheel that I added values for. All right, full compression, I put 0.13. I'm going to cut it down to 0.1. I think it's still a little too compressed. Yeah, I'm going to do 0.08. A little bit more, 0.05. 0.05 is pretty good. Maybe a little more. What if I just did 0? No, it needs to be up a little. 0.025? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put that on all of the compression values. Which you guys can't see, but I swear I'm doing it in the background. Very important. And then the other thing that I would do is now finding the full extension values. So that extension should happen very quickly. I'm going to say like 0.5 would probably be more than enough. How about like 0.1 maybe? Good God. I know, that's definitely too much. 0.2? 0.3. I'm going to go with 0.3 here. Now when I lift it up, oh yeah, that back tire almost instantly is just like, whoa. Well, 0.25. Wait, I get this. There's like a game I'm playing here where I have to like balance these two things out. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those values. That's 0.2 and 0.1, so pretty easy to remember. Just do that on everything. 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.2, no, 0.2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 2, 0.1, oh, cool. Now do they play nice? That's the real question here. Oh, get it off! Well, it's pretty subtle, but having the wheels actually dynamically animate is pretty sweet. It makes the car feel more correct. It's got like springiness. Let me zoom in so we can really admire the work that I put in, because nobody ever will, and this is the only time I'll ever get credit for putting in that level of detail. Well, subtle bounciness to those wheels, dude. Oh yeah, wait, I gotta check the rotation. Yeah, the rotation feels good on the tires now. That's good. I feel like this thing needs to be faster, and it needs to have more friction with the ground. I'm thinking like the actual just like speed values. It's right now using default Mongoose speed values, which sucks a lot. What's the difference here? There's a lot of values that I really don't want to fuck with. At the very least, let me increase wheel friction so it sticks to the ground a little better. Ground depth. This sucks for friction-based vehicles only. Yeah, true. Ground friction is 3.35. What if I did like 25? What would happen? It goes crazy on the turns. That's what happens. No, I mean, these settings aren't bad. It's just when I go to higher speeds, I think it'll be kind of brutal. Let's see. We go drive 1. So we have reverse speed, which is whatever. But drive 1. Torque at max angular velocity. I'm going to leave the gears. And I'm going to do loaded torque. I'm going to be so honest. None of these mean anything to me. 9,000 goes to 2,500. Why are the numbers going down? What if I 10x them? What would happen? What if I 100x them? So when I shift into second gear, we should see something happen. That weirdly works pretty good. I did not think 100xing those values would do anything good. I thought that would just break the game. Once you shift into second gear, you just start fucking going crazy. Oh my god, wait though, when I turn on the e-brake. Dude, that's sick. Actually, weirdly handles well. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that I just 100x some values, but yeah. Did you make this test map? Oh yeah, this is not a test map. It's the ODST Forge sandbox. It's spent so long making it work, you don't even want to know. It's disgusting. But yeah, it's like a whole ass giant Forge canvas I made out of some custom parts, but mostly stuff ripped from various parts of ODST's campaign. Look, even my custom bridge in the distance. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's like I ripped tons of buildings and turned them into Forge objects. I even have a destructible skyscraper that's pretty cool. I want to spawn it in. I want to show it off. I love it. I'm gonna be a little wiener and show it off because it's really fun. Is it under ODST? Skyscraper 2? No, 1? Building, blah, 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 blah. No, I think it's outside. I think it's here. So, yeah, Skyscraper 2. Yes! Oh my god, that is enormous. I did not realize the building was going to be that big. I thought it was just an inside bit. Nice testbed, cozy vibe. It's nice, right? It's basically like Mombasa streets, but it's an island instead of being connected to the rest of the city, which is kind of fun. Oh yeah, and there's a sky where you can go into space. And you can like do ODST drops from here. Just kind of go through the clouds. Kind of like the intro cutscene, but like whenever you want. I sent you how I set up the car before, and if you want to see, oh, I would love to see. Come on, blow up. You want to blow up. I really don't want to spawn in weapons. I don't think I'm that much of a choice. Why did I just ram into it in a car? Oh, it worked! Oh. Oh, sorry, what is this? This is one of 10 maps that's in this mod. But a lot of time, a very, very long time. Oh wait, the car got fucked up. Wait, hello? How did the car get so fucked up? I didn't know there were even damage states set up for it yet. What the hell? I thought I hadn't done that. Cool. Well, that was a little early preview of what it looks like when it gets fucked up. Those particles? Yeah, well the big chunks are actual crate objects that like very carefully cut to bits, but most of everything else, there's like 4 big chunks of the building that get split off that I modeled, but yeah, everything else is particles. There's a shit ton of particles, and some of those reach building falling sounds. They all the particles have like health too, so like when they hit the ground they'll like blow up and like make a big like smoky effect. Is that chair rideable? Damn right it is. Yeah, I wanted to do more destructible buildings, but it's doing giant destructible objects kind of sucks ass. Because the way that AoE damage works in Halo is cursed on objects this big, and they just take AoE damage from everything. And at this point I'm just kind of fucked. I just have to deal with it being like this, so... They do be like this. Set your bounding box big and everything hurts the object. A rocket launcher like 50 miles away will deal damage to this thing. It's annoying. Oh, let me see what you sent me though before I forget. Oh, what the fuck? Did I never see this? 4 years ago. Bro, why? I'm starting to feel my age, bro. You posted this video 4 years ago. Oh! By the way, the fact that you... not to, like, immediately pause, but the fact that you did this with assembly is nuts. Or wait, did you do this with assembly? Yeah, actually the glass being up like that's kind of cool. Did that shit before model? Yeah, this is nuts. Like assembly... Doing this with assembly is fucking crazy. Oh, I really like the camera acceleration you got on that shit. That's clean. Makes the car feel fast as fuck. I need to get a better camera track. The one I have right now is ass. This is cool as hell, though. Yeah, I think the glass hatch is the move. The big oyster kind of thing. That's definitely how you do it. How the fuck did you get that animation on there with before mod tools? Oh, I remember this jet. This thing was so cool, dude. This thing, oh, this fucking ruled. I think it was a Hornet. Oh. Still don't put. Oh, bro, got the GM Big City mod. Like, this is so sick. Something about assembly mods just have so much charm to them. I saw that cut. I don't know what it is. It feels something about this just like being like still really cool, but also jank. I don't know. It has such a charm to it. Like it's genuinely insanely impressive. There's an invisible dance sheet. Oh, wait, that's smart as fuck. That's how you got the animation. An invisible banshee attached to the hog, then I attached the canopy to the canopy of the banshee. Oh my god. Cursed, but it fucking works, so like, screw it. Wait, no, never mind. I thought I just found the solution to an age-old problem I had, but I was being dumb. No, this has to be mod tools. Or no, I guess that's right. We had model imports. Who am I kidding? We had model imports in assembly toward the end there. Got the fucking hog, the CE hog. My brain grew so much with little tools. I know. I would not take back any of the time that I had to put in without proper mod tools because it like forced me to just try super hard. Foreigners mod tools. Holy mother of fuck! Craze just dropped 50 memberships. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Holy shit! What the fuck, Craze? That's enormous. Are you kidding me? Thank you so fucking much. Holy shit, dude. Any of you guys watching right now, I know it's late. I'm sorry for screaming. I know it's late. We're all relaxing. But if you just got one of those massive 50 gifts, please go ahead and say thank you to Craze. That is a crazy generous thing to do. Thank you so much, Craze. My God. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Play my girlfriend with our college work BRB. Look at that. Insanely generous and good boyfriend. Who is this man? Much love back at you, Craze. God damn, what is, what are you doing? Thank you so much. That's ridiculous. Hell yeah. God damn. Well, all right, we're gonna be seeing it. We're gonna be hearing the for quite some time. So let's just keep on listening to that. We got a hell of a lot of members. They're still popping up in chat. My name's gotta show up. It does not prioritize regular viewers. YouTube, my understanding is just from what I've observed, but what I've observed is that if you're a regular viewer, YouTube's like, nah, you're here all the time. You'll probably buy a membership anyway. It goes for the people that are like newer, and then it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a marketing tactic, right? Where YouTube is like, if we give it to the newer viewers, they're gonna be more likely to come back and then grow, and then, you know what I mean? And that's like, I guess good for me, but also good for YouTube. All these new members are just like, oh, I got a membership. I guess I gotta show up for this channel now. And be on the YouTube platform, subsidiary of Google, the Alphabet company. Like that's I don't know. I'm so certain that's how it goes. I've parried all gifts. You're just too good of a viewer side swipe. You would think YouTube would reward you and prioritize you for being a regular member, but no, they don't, and it's lame. Alright, I want to make this car the best damn car there has ever been, and in order to do that, I need to give it a good camera track, because the one it has right now is bad. It's not good. Using a mongoose. Wait, this is the mongoose camera track? What? Ain't no way. I want this car to feel big, you know? If I did like the biped follow camera, what would that look like? Oh, that's the HUD. Camera track. Oh, look, you guys are getting so many Xbox messages, you hear that? Okay, what if I just take the mongoose camera and I back it up a little like that? I feel like would be pretty good. Let me try that. We'll take mongoose camera as like a base, like a basis. Put this under like objects, vehicles, car. We'll do human civ car camera track. I think I'm gonna do this as a test, right? Oh, I actually gotta pull up my calculator for this. Certified calculator mode. We gotta go to. I'm gonna go to camera track 6 because if you look, these are all different points in the camera track that it like smoothly goes between. Camera 6 is gonna be the most middle one, well, roughly. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this value right here, which is how far away the camera is, and I'm going to multiply it by 2. Let's see, 2. What does that look like? Oh wait, that was the height. I didn't want that. I didn't. No! Why can't I control Z? Some bullshit, man. Some fucking bullshit. Oh, I can listen to that Halo all day. I know. It's a little loading screen one from I think Halo 1 actually. Certified banger. Let's try this again. Go through Gorilla ain't got Control Z. I know it. No, it does. It's just it decides when it has Control Z. It's just not up to me, right? Sometimes it has Control Z, sometimes it doesn't. Get that plus that. So now we have the height and the. That's just the Warthog camera track all over again. God damn it! Wait. Holy flip, dude. Wait, maybe this is too far away. Yeah, I feel like, yep, _2 was bad. We don't, this is not a ×2 household. Oh, I have to redo it again. Dude, oh my god. That's pain, that's pain. Hear me out, hear me out. Here's my idea, are you hearing me out? Here's my idea. I go in here, instead of ×2, right? I'm gonna times 1.5 these values. Right, so that's the distance away from the mongoose, or the car, times 1.5, and this is the distance up, times 1.5. And it looks like this. You might be like, well, I can't freaking see nothing, Mr. Shotgun. It's not my name, by the way. What am I gonna do? I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm gonna do about this, alright? Because I'm steaming mad about this. I'm absolutely steaming flipping mad. Here's what I'm gonna do. Which one is the one that controls it? Is it gonna be glass? Glass destroy? Man, I don't fucking 5. Didn't do anything. We're gonna find out which one is the main one here. Oh, found it. Alright, what we're gonna do is minus 0.1. And we're gonna move the camera into place, minus 0.2. Minus 0.5. And now, that feels like a pretty good distance away. Now if I just modify the rest of the camera to this distance, we should have a pretty stinking good car. I'm doing this because I was looking at Zed's version of this from years ago, and honestly it was way better. I'm going to move my calculator over here so I don't have to constantly click back into it. What you're about to see is a legendary technique where instead of going through the effort of making an entire camera track, I just take an existing camera track that already is in the game, and I just multiply all of the height and distance values by the same number, and it creates a consistent camera track that is either, depending on whether I divide or multiply the numbers, further or closer together. I did this back during the assembly days, and I still do it to this day because, frankly, it is a hell of a lot faster than actually mapping out a proper camera track. And then I can just tweak the origin point of the camera track by tweaking the physics model's position, its origin point, which, for the most part, doesn't matter. It's actually a good thing for this car because it'll just make it more stable. Because its physics model point is honestly a little too high. I'm glad I lowered it a little. It'll give it a decent bit more stability. It'll be like a Tesla with just like all those battery packs just like gluing it to the ground. Alright, almost done. Just a couple more of these to type in. Oh my god! Craze with the massive $20 super chat. Thank you so much.
Remake on Battlefield 6 map editor.
Ooh.
Layout done. Cave being worked on, and it's a pretty annoying. Working custom weapons as well.
Wait, what?
Wish me luck, baby boy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug, little kiss, big hug.
Kisses back, smiles, shits a little. Wait, how do you can do custom weapons? I don't. Now that I think about it, I haven't looked at the Battlefield 6 editor at all. I'm being a terrible content creator by not getting in on that. Like, what the hell, dude? Is there like is it like one of those glitches like back in Halo 5 Forge, how you could like make custom weapons sort of? Like, what? That's like actually cool as fuck. Said, yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's sick. I'm so with those kinds of glitches. Okay, camera track is super stable and awesome. The car is sick as hell. Just a bit easier. Oh, thank God. That is very, very interesting to me. This thing does not handle any kind of not flat surface. Auto mode is legit good. That's sick, though. That's actually so awesome. Let me up, please. I'm gonna crash into this car. Oh, it took damage. Get fucked. Get fucked. My question is, how do the damage states on this little thing look? What do they do? Too much friction? It's got the default friction at the moment, but I could turn it down if it's too bad. So it's got front, rear glass, blah, blah, blah. It's got everything, basically. Everything's in here. Everything's good. Everything's there. Push bumper. All the damage sections are, like, perfect. Holy crap, dude. Death? Dude, this thing is... It's fucking kitted out. Are you kidding me? Oh, the collision model's not working, though. What's up with that? Collision model should be perfect. I guess I just haven't imported it in a long time. There we go. Oh, cool. It's got sounds and everything. What the fuck? Dude, the vehicle, I was expecting to have to do all of that. I never really thought that Bungie just had already handled it all. The vehicle's done. I just got to make it so the driver takes damage. Easy. Oh my god, the fucking acceleration is crazy. Holy fuck. Yeah, maybe an acceleration of like 1 would not be too bad. Is that car can handle a single pebble without stopping and flopping? Yeah, it just instantly stops. I think it's a pretty good, like, physics value for this. Maybe a bit much, but you know, it's fun like that. Racetrack. Oh, speaking of racetracks, holy shit, here's the best way to test out how these work, dude. The outside of this map, the entire way around, is a giant fucking racetrack. Oh, you know we gotta get the police variant, though. Hold on. Variant name, police lit. Huh. .75, yeah, I think so. Oh my god. This thing can't handle ramps at all. I might actually edit the physics model there. But it stops being so horrible. It's pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. You know what? I can't live like this, man. I can't fucking live like this. You. All of you. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about your behavior. And you. Okay, good talk. Wee woo. Wee woo. I think I'm gonna speed this thing up a little. I feel like a civilian car should go pretty fast. Like faster than a war car. Alright, am I just gonna get absolutely fucking rocked when I try to... Oh my god! It traverses angles? Something like that. Oh my god, it actually worked. That was like the easiest fix ever. What about this? Oh my god, it actually handled that. Okay, that a little bit less. No! No! Alright, we got somebody get out and push the car. The fuck happened to the UV map there? Why I always gotta fix that shit? Push the goddamn car. You know, this is what God made grenades for. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. How does Chief fit? He actually fits. So now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what he looks like inside there. I've never peeked in yet. Yeah, no, Chief's comfy in here. Like, look, he fits in everything. He's chilling. Having a good-ass time. Yeah, you know, he's vibing. I'm speeding this thing up. I'm speeding it up. I'm gonna take the first gear. I'm gonna 10x it, and this is gonna just become the most absurdly fast vehicle of all time. That's some acceleration, god damn. Oh! Oh! Okay, maybe, theoretically, I could... The acceleration is a little bit much, to be completely honest. Maybe I'll double it, right? We'll double this. I'm gonna steal camera acceleration from something that goes like crazy fast. Ooh, wait. Camera scale, axial scale factor. Okay, do we have a speed value for this? Maximum displacement velocity. 10. 15? What the fuck, man? Okay, I guess that's fine. What else? Velocity K, I believe. Make one of these like 10. It does some crazy shit, I'm pretty sure. Not that one. Oh, because it's clamped on maximum. I think if I 10x this one, it should shift my camera super far back. It was 0.025 before. Let's see what this does. Nothing! Camera scale. Axial. Wait, pretty sure it's just this one. No, it wasn't that one. To be fair, it's gone pretty fast because there's a half-ton meal there wearing person that it. True. Like Johnson said, like a for a brick. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna 10x all of these until something cool happens. It worked! Flawless! Okay, well at least I know the value I'm after here. 2.1, 1.5, 0.1, 1.1. What's sleep? That's a great question. I'm not familiar with sleep myself. Caffeine is a concept I understand very deeply, very intricately familiar with, so that's fine. The whole sleep thing, you're gonna have to come back to me on that. I'm not entirely sure. This is pretty fun. The thing that's not fun is how ass the mongoose sounds are on this thing. Why does it sound like a gas guzzler car? My question is there any hope or any chance that there is a car sound? There's only one way to find out. And that is to dive in to the ODST sounds. I need to go to my old assembly Halo Reach mods folder so that I can find Foobar 2000 and open the Halo Reach sound pack, which I don't think is this one. I lied, it absolutely is this one. Alright. That's very loud. Okay, we're gonna listen. First, I'm gonna go search for Siren. Cool. What about car? Carbine. What's car swap? Why was that the first sound? Why? Oh, it's for carrier. Cardboard. Scarab. Cardboard. I'm just looking for car. Anything related to cars would be very cool. Carbine, Scarab. Scarab, Carbine. Any regular ass car sounds? Oh, we got Scary Throat 1. And Scary Whale 1. Very cool. The Civ truck and Reach is... Oh, you know what? Yeah, the fucking Reach sounds. Good point. The Civ sounds from Reach. I could probably use one of those. My thing is, I don't know necessarily how good those Reach sounds are because they're all kind of like cars from out in like the sticks. So not... I don't know how many of those are actually going to be like good. There's a chance there's even like a car engine sound in ODST, but... I don't know, dude. I don't know. I love that the classic Halo 1 Banshee sound is in there. Alright, Pelican engine, no. Engineer, no. Phantom engine. So that is definitely the truck. Also, sorry if that's a little loud. That's definitely the truck sounds. That's Scorpion. Shreds. This is all Scorpion sounds, right? Jesus. Calm down. I don't know what the engine sounds would be. I guess I gotta pop open Reach and find it. Spade, I think it was called. Yeah. I mean, the problem is that some of these sounds just have absolutely random-ass names. I just have to find out what the sound names are just by going into Reach. So we'll go sound, vehicles. Definitely not the forklift. There's truck, cab. I don't think that's what I want. There's pickup. Maybe the pickup would be good. What does the sound tag call it? Is it just pickup? High 3. Yeah, but what's the sound? Well, what's the sound? Bitch. Okay. It's one of the 10,000 high 3s. I don't think either of those are gonna work. This doesn't sound like a car. That is the truck. That's the Reach truck. Huh. Right. Yo, have a good one, Craze. It's crazy. Almost said crazy. I almost said it. That was a close one. Thank you very much for your insane generosity, Craze. I hope you have a great night. Get stock sounds. It's just not the same. I could try ODST. Maybe. Hear me out. What if there's a super secret car sound in ODST and we just never knew? Hear me out. What if it's there? You don't know. There's no way to know. The Reach truck. It's the ODST audio logs where they drive a cop car. Yeah, unfortunately there is no car sounds that are labeled car in any case. Howmstever, we can peek through ODST's files and find out. There could be something there. You never know. It would be... I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say maybe vehicles. Wraith, Warthog, Spectre. Oh, right, that gets left over. Banshee, Behemoth, Brute Chopper, Hornet. So yeah, none of these. But it could be under device machines, maybe. Nope. Oh, cinematics, maybe. Atlas cinematics? No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it exists. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think, in Halo 2 and those drivable vehicles, maybe it's on Halo 2 or among the digs. I think they just use the Warthog sounds for those, if I recall correctly. Sadly, for the Uber chassis vehicles. I mean, I could use the Warthog sounds for this too. It's just like, ew. I don't know, maybe the Reach. Maybe I should go back to Reach and just use the truck sounds after all. that's that's not what a fucking hyper modern ODST car should sound like. Sounds too truck-like, 100%. Well, there's more pressing things to worry about, I guess, than that. Like how the actual car is gonna open. That's pretty important, I would argue. Do I just take the glass and like cursor here and just go like how Zed did it? I think that's probably how it's designed given the shape, but I could be wrong. Go like that and then maybe have the door open as well, right? The door, clearly the door is meant to be opened. The door could even be part of like a giant hatch, for all we know. The whole thing could come up. Was it what Scissor Dros look like in stream chat? Let me see. Maybe this will give me the inspiration I'm after. Oh, there's fan art of this. Oh, it's a fan-made HD model. Still, maybe we'd have some inspiration here. First, though, we'll go here. Oh, yeah, maybe it could be like that. Although I don't fully know, like, how we could make that work. What is this? Could work, yeah. Any doors opening here? No, I'm gonna guess the doors just never open. I don't see any mesh part of this that could move like a door, sadly. No, very sad, very sad. So either we take Zed's approach, which frankly might be the best, or I just cut into the glass. So what I could do, hold on, let me. Could do this, right? There's an obvious seam line here. Oh my god, they even modeled in. Okay, yeah, so hear me out. This is gonna be like a bitch and a half to select, but I'm gonna give it a try. This is an actual modeled in door. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a lot worse. It was like mildly tedious at worst. But one thing I know for sure is that the door is a door. Straight fire. I'm spitting out here, but that's what it is. It's a motherfucking door. And that's the whole thing. So I am actually gonna make a vertex group for this, and I'm going to call it, get this, Door L. Assigned. And removed. And I'm now going to make it so that the door has a bone. We're going to select the main bone, add a new one, call it Door L. And I guess I'll just find a good place to position this. Scale 10. Boom, scale 10. Excuse me, my goodness. So we'll do that. Now I'm thinking It probably would open from like halfway here, if I had to guess. Right, like somewhere like here perhaps. Like that wouldn't be too bad, right? Like that could work. But then again, we could play with it. We could go like that and like have it rotate up even. Ooh, that's clean. I like that. Yeah, angle it more, exactly. Give it a boost function? Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, we could do something like that with it. So it could like start by coming out in the animation, and then like as it approaches this point, not only does it do that, but it like comes up. That's sick. That goes hard. Now that's not really the main issue here, to be honest. The actual main issue here is the glass. What the fuck am I gonna do with the glass? So, I mean, obviously, if I'm gonna add the glass as part of the door, I'm gonna have to do like a whole ass section of it going all the way back to here. I guess I can just give it a shot. Set this to door L, assign it, and give it a try, see what happens. Oh, I guess the whole cool angle thing doesn't work as well when there's a giant chunk of glass attached. That's kind of dope. Yeah, I don't think the door would work like that. Unless... rotate along the front angle? I mean, I could rotate it like there, but it would be kind of odd. I will say, though, I do like the shape of it. Oh no, is it crashing? Oh, we're good. Whatever, we can go here, door, L, boom, boom. Famous idea in the simplest to do anything clipping was what you did with the glass, but attach the door piece to the glass too. Oh, I see what you're saying, like have the whole thing like come up with the door as well. That's pretty doable. I just like the idea that it can... Well, I guess I could have the top open when you get it anyway, so like, instead of having it be open all the time, you just get it, come over to it, get in, the whole top opens, and like comes back down. I was just hoping to have it be a little bit dynamic. Let me try one thing before I do that. I want to try one thing, because I do think your idea is probably going to be the best. But I'm going to try this. Because I kind of like... If this does look good, it'll be kind of sick. If not, you know, whatever. Your idea is good as well. I might as well just do that. Here's the idea. Literally just rotate off the glass. Oh, whoops. It looks a bit silly. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It avoids the clipping, but that's like the only upside to it. It's a cool view, though. Really, genuinely just makes no fucking sense, but damn, it's pretty sick. Go like that. It's like, what's it connected to? Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about it. I kind of fuck with it, though. It's kind of cool. What's it connected to? Bruh. You had one job. Oh, that's a cool ass opening. Dude, that's like some Lamborghini shit. That's so sick. I feel like this is just gonna make the car feel awesome. I don't know, I'll try it. If it doesn't look good, like, fuck it. Worst case scenario. Look at that tiny door. But listen, it doesn't really make sense, I admit. But it does look cool. Like, you get that super sports car opening vibe. You're like, damn, bougie, and getting in the Tesla. Because the other option is to just not have the glass. I mean, I don't know. Somebody did say the glass could open and the door could open separately, or it could all open as like one big canopy, which is also not necessarily a bad idea. If everything just kind of popped open. I'll give it a try. Let's see. What if I just assign everything to here, remove it from here, and then I'm not even going to bother with the other door, to be honest, but yeah, let's see. Just have the whole damn thing open. I mean, it definitely doesn't look bad. I just feel like it could be cooler. It goes... Whole car opens. I feel like that's how it's supposed to work. Oh shit, now that literally is how it's supposed to work. They even have little things here for it that like hold it. Yeah, that's definitely how this thing is supposed to open. You definitely got it right the first time, Zed. I don't know if it should have a sports car. That's my justification for doing something simpler and easier than that crazy door animation. No, I think you're just like actually completely right, and you have been from the start. There's literally these little hinges right here. Although, there are also hinges right here. So that could just be a generic support. I'm not really sure. I just feel like this doesn't look as cool as the other sports car door opening. Just having the whole shell pop open. It's kind of Halo-y though, you know? It's kind of sci-fi. Those hinges open for each door? Well, it's gonna open all at once, no matter what I think. Could be hydraulic arms and not supports. Yeah, or that's what I meant. Like... You know what? Let's just do it like this. We'll just see what happens. Worst case scenario, I'll just switch it. Worst case scenario, I'm just like, yeah, that's not exactly what I want. I'm gonna do some weird shit with the door and figure it out. The last part of the selection in here. Okay, that goes to door L as well. Then these also go to door L. These also go to door L. And then move there. Alright, let's put the glass on, do a little test, see how it looks, and then I'll put it in game. Cars are driven by humans in 2552? Yeah, man. None of the Halo technology follows our real-life timeline. But yeah, true. Again, I feel like it's fine. You know, it's fine. Let's look at the back on this. That's kind of alright. That's kind of cool. Just a big old canopy. Seems a little inefficient, frankly, but... it do be how it is sometimes. This will be, Combat opening. No, closing. Supporter chat. What we got going on? Oh, that's cool. What the fuck? Oh, they added like a metal rod down the middle of it and made it open that way. That's kind of a sick idea. I did debate doing that, but there was no metal there, so I was like, that doesn't really make sense. Is that a fucking San Andreas mod, though? What is this? Why is the ODST car in fucking San Andreas, dude? What the fuck? I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to add a metal rod down the middle, though, sadly. So let's say you get in this thing. Let me count how long it takes. 1, 2. I'd say you have about 1 second, so make this 60 frame animation, right? Within the first 20 frames, we'll have this thing pop open. Then by frame 30, I'll have it kind of like pop open a little more. Goes, and then hold for 5, and have it come swinging back down at frame 55, the near 0, and then last 5 frames it ka-chunks. I'm gonna do like a quick release on here that goes. And then have it like kind of just chill for a sec, so it kind of goes boom. I'm imagining it like a car rear door, the way it kind of like. Let's see. That's not bad. Wait, this is opening, then... Yeah, no, this is right, actually. Let's give this a try. Let's put this in the game. Might take a second. Let's do this as combat closing. I think this one is a JMO. I could be wrong. We'll find out pretty quickly, though. Oh, open tag test. Let's see just how well I can handle this upcoming area right here. There's going to be like a solid thing I'm going to run directly into. Let's see. Oh! Yeah, the physics model in front of this thing might need to be raised a little bit more. Just a little bit. Dragon! Thank you for the 1337! Damn! Cargo Broom, NB Boomska. Thank you for the very late tip. I appreciate it. Woo! Using convertible style doors, you go with some similar animation. Oh, it's done. 1 second. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Keep holding it. More than one. Oh, doo-doo. Doo-doo stinky. Okay, well, let's export this as a JMS again. Wait, what do you mean that I could use the same animation used to get in the Warthog? Oh! Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you mean for the Spartan, I guess that makes sense. Alright, there we go. Combat closing. Please don't break all my animations. It's not even going to be hard or take long. I just don't feel like redoing all my animations right now. Vroom, vroom. Woo. It's green, dude. He's here. Ah! I phased into the wall. I fucking died. No, I do have to re-export all the animations. This is so sad. Fine. Okay, fine. I'll fix all the animations. Fine. It takes like 2 seconds, but it's mildly inconvenient. That's the worst kind of inconvenient. Left back. Left front. Right back. Round speed. God, I hate that I have to do this all manually. Zed was right. Foundry's way of doing animations is so good. I wonder if there was an update. Maybe I just need to update my Halo toolkit. Maybe there's like some fancy new features. I know General was cooking with it. Alright, we're so back. All the animations are in. I don't know if I did the intro animation correctly. I sure did not. Probably gonna be a JMA, if I had to guess. I always forget. Oh, yeah, it's, yeah, no, yeah, that didn't work at all! Does it not have like an opening and closing thing going on? Powered seats? Nope, it's right there. Where's the controls open and close? Is there like a tag for that? Or a tick box? Oh yeah, controls open and close. There we go.
Can you give Halo vehicles the effect of gears? Or engine so no fuck you? UNSC vehicles always seem to have a CVT or one gear type drive.
Actually, I hate to break it to you, but that is incorrect. They all have gears, genuinely. You know what? This door's kind of cool, actually. The fuck? Thank you for the 420, though. Welcome to content. Yeah, these all have gears. I was actually messing with them. I hate working with these vehicles because the gears are a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's actually kind of sick, not gonna lie. Alright, it doesn't undo it because it doesn't have a closing animation. Yeah, no, even for this, if I drive it, you can't really tell, like... Oh, it doesn't close all the way. Hold on. Model animations uncompressed. I have 2 gears on this because it's based on the Mongoose, which only has 2 gears, but the Warthog has like 4 gears. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the animation's kind of sick. The animation's kind of sick. Why doesn't it close all the way though? Does it need like an extra frame to like chill? Maybe it needs to be like 61 frames, you know, it needs that extra moment to really chill out. Welcome to content. Thank you for the 420. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Maybe my brain go poo-poo. I remember Halo 4 Warthog having gear sounds, but based off my memory of their noises, I guess I'm mistaken.
I think the Warthog actually had gears all the way back into CE. Like, they were crazy detailed over at Bungie starting, like, ages ago. You might be able to hear it in the Hog if you really pay attention. Let me see. Shift. 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 You can look at the turret on the Hog. Watch it shift as I drive. You'll be able to see like a little jitter as it switches to the next gear. 1, 2, 3. That last one's really subtle. If there, I don't know for sure if there's one, but you can see it. The little, because the turret's so sensitive. Every time it shifts gears, it gets a little. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's another gear. And then reverse is also a gear, so you can technically shift into reverse. You can see it kick in. The brake lights, the giveaway when it goes, we can also see the turret like shift slightly. There. You can actually see the gear shift on this is fairly obvious from the camera movement, because the second gear is much faster, so the camera gets like a sudden acceleration. I need to make an animation for when you get out of this thing. I probably could reuse the animation for getting in. I'll see. Go closing, and then I'll just name the other one opening and try. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Now it does close all the way. That's cool. Alright, but like, how cool does it look from an outside source? Okay, not that cool because I accidentally fucked up the export of the model.
Wow. Tiny brain moment. Not a real Halo fan. Oh, look, a nice tall bridge.
Okay, I didn't mean to like put you on the spot. That's my bad. I wasn't really thinking about it that way. No, I mean, honestly, that would be an insanely specific thing to know. And like, unless you're literally modding Halo, I don't think anyone would ever expect you to know that. You're fine. I just thought it was fascinating. I wasn't trying to roast you for not knowing fucking random obscure Halo lore like that. Did I just export an animation? No, you're fine. Thank you for the 420s though. I really appreciate it. Can the glass be transparent? Yeah, it can. I'll see if I can I'll see if there's a built-in specular map that I can use for the alpha. Probably is. That's like, I don't know if I actually don't know if I want it to be transparent. To be real with you. I might keep it translucent. I kind of like that. Or maybe at least make the inside of it translucent only. Kind of like that you can't see the Spartan inside, but that's probably going to be a rather controversial take. How many gears does the forklift have? I don't know. That's a good question. I've never looked at the forklift's gears. Make it first person? No, I like the third person. Why are the tires fucked up? What's going on here? Am I stupid or something? What the hell's going on? The tires are all like up. Did they get like erased or something? Did my settings get erased at 0.2 and 0.1 on the suspension? No, they're all there. I didn't undo my marker thingy, did I? I know those are good too. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I need to just re-export out these animations real quick. For some reason. JMOs, suspension, left back. Left front. Right back. And right front. Wait, why is it doing that? Okay, I see what's going on. I'm just really confused why the fuck it's doing that. I have to like reset the pose mode every single... Okay, let's try this again. Left back animation first. Okay, it exported. Now I switch it back. Then left front. Switch it back. Right back. Right front. And now it should be good. I guess I was like leaving these animations enabled by having their keyframes up. Next will be ground speed, which was probably affected. Then we have ground speed rear. And just to make sure everything's good, I'm going to do every single one. Next is steering. On the off chance that fucked up the closing animation, I'm also going to do that one. Throw those in there. Still busted, huh? Yeah, not surprising. The closing animation's probably responsible for that, considering it overwrites all bones. There we go. Nice. We're so back. What do you guys think? Is the giant single door glass piece the move? I think it's pretty good. Not bad. I think it'd be more interesting if the door also just kind of opened overall. Like, sorry, not like, what I mean is like if this door kind of also separately like opened and the glass came up. Wouldn't really make a lot of sense, but, you know, whatever. All right, let me see if the glass will potentially be able to be transparent. Right now it's opaque. What if I just alpha blend? Oh my god, yeah, an alpha blend, it's like basically gone. What is there is it pre-multiplied alpha? It's better, it's got nicer reflections. Well, you guys are looking at pre-multiplied alpha. Let's do also just regular alpha blend, see what that looks like. Not really seeing a difference. That's alpha blend, and again, pre-multiplied. Not a huge difference. Personally, if it's a choice between transparency like this and a full opaque glass cover, I'm gonna go with the full opaque glass cover. I honestly just think it looks better. It has like a certain contrast to it that looks much nicer color-wise. Gonna be a toggle? I'm afraid not. I just have to make the executive decision. Holy fuck! Oh! car got fucked up, man. It got fucked up. Oh, you know what? I just realized the damaged version of this doesn't have an illumination map, does it? Does it? I have no idea. Let's see. What do we have here? MC car, blah, 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 a loom. What function is this tied to again? No function. Driver seat power, 0 to 5.
I have a question about my computer. Doesn't matter if you know the answer or not. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
Have you ever had an external hard drive?
Yeah.
And your computer refused to boot at all. And as soon as you unplug the hard drive, it boots normally. WDF.
I did actually have to deal with that, and it turned out that every time, if you turned the computer on with no hard drive and then plug it back in, go to Task Manager, check your disk usage. It's possible the hard drive is broken. If you check your Task Manager, if it plugs in, see if your disk usage shoots up to like 50% or 100%. It's possible that the hard drive is just actually broken. There's no guarantee it is. It could just be totally fine, but... Oh my god. Realistic car accident, dude. Well, like Hollywood car accident, anyway. How do you destroy the... Oh, right. Need to redo the collision. Come on, come on. Nice. Dude, this is such a detailed vehicle. Holy shit. Porting this from ODST is crazy. It really has not been very much effort to get this as a fully drivable vehicle. Okay, I'm just going to add driver seat damage. Look at that, dude. The glass, like, cracks. You can, like, melee the glass a bunch if you want to. Shoot it. Okay, well, it wasn't supposed to blow the whole damn thing up, but you can shoot the glass separately and shatter it. If I melee the back until the back, yeah, gets smacked up. The front has its own separate damage section too. Boom. Wait, why does the front? The front has the illume, but and body B, blah blah blah. Shouldn't this be on driver's seat power? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because it's an exponent? I'm gonna have to just have it be an exponent. Oh, it blew up. What the fuck? Didn't even notice. Still works. Still runs. I feel like the light on the front of this should be a little bit, like, wider, to be honest. I think it's using the default Mongoose light, which, frankly, is very small. I can do better than that. Oh yeah, it's actually just using the Mongoose headlight still, no wonder. Well, let's put that into here, make a little FX folder. And happily call that headlights there. Mongoose sounds. I'm going to give it its own tail lights, frankly, because I think they should probably be like a little bit better. A little bit bigger, I mean. We'll put those in there as well. Anything else I want to swap out? I guess still using the default headlights effect. I'll also yoink that so that it's just not using any Mongoose stuff. I think that should be good now. Now the only Mongoose stuff it has is the sounds. Like a James Bond car with hidden machine guns. I was actually like, what if I just threw like a giant fucking turret onto the civilian car here? Hey, Dragons!
I bought a brand
thank you.
Yesterday, and now I've just got to transfer everything over to it.
Oh, thank God.
You know, just 5 terabytes worth of data. Thanks for the help. It is over 7 years old now.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that you got everything off of it. It's absolutely terrifying to potentially lose any of that shit. That's horrible. Would not envy you if anything bad happened. It, like, terrifies me to think of all the work I could potentially lose. I just, I don't want to think about it. The light volumes and lens flare. I mean, like the light volumes and lens flare on this are fine. What do you guys think? Should I have a larger lens flare or anything? I feel like the Mongoose ones are pretty good. It'd be kind of pointless to go any more than that, frankly. What do you think? Should it be like more of a beamer with some real high beams? I'm debating whether or not it's worth it. I guess at the very least I should probably just put them in the folder so I have the option to edit them without fucking with the Mongoose. I want to make it a little bit larger. This is what? Headlines, dot lens, light volume system. That's literally it, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna edit the light volume. I'm gonna make it a little longer, see what happens. Profile length, double. Oh, that's kinda cool. Well, it's okay. It looks kinda cartoony, to be honest. The real thing I want to edit was not this effect, it was the actual light. And the main thing I wanted to do for this light, the one that's like shining on the ground here, shows a little bit better in a shadowy area. This little light on the ground here. God damn, I'm gonna go to a legit shadow area, not like a simulated shadow. An MPD simulator mod? You can do that, cops and robbers in your own time, making your own custom games lobby with it working. You got Newman Boston Police Department Pelicans, you got little cop cars, regular civilian cars. Okay, there's the light, which I feel like is not wide enough. For a car, that range should be way wider. I'm gonna say... Where is the field of view is 90? That's not 90. How about like 135 at least? That's a little better. Honestly, even more than that. Let me try like 180. There we go. That's a little bit more realistic to an actual car. MPD Hornet? No, thank you. Too much effort. Too much effort. I could theoretically tie the whatchamacallit, the sirens to like a particular weapon and then have the horn be a siren on this, but we'll see. Oh, these things have like a crazy low LOD. I gotta fix that. Oh, you know what would be so perfect for the opening and closing animation on this is the exact same sounds I use on my Treadhog, dude. That would literally be perfect. Well, let me get the Treadhog. I'm just gonna yoink those out. I'm pretty sure... God, actually, what did I use for the Treadhog sounds? I honestly don't remember.
Tactical nuke!
Holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Dragon's Roll with a $50 tip! Good God! What the fuck? Thank you! Oh my God! Thank you so much! What the fuck? You didn't even say anything! What? Say something! What the fuck? Thank you! Absolute cinema on the day. Yeah, the old CE nukes. What was it, Dragons? What was it? You gonna drop the nuke on the map? Oh, that's actually a very, very good point. Ah, I guess I'll put a nuke launcher on the map and shoot a nuke. Did you miss my comment or did YouTube hide it? Oh wait, you said you should stream Planet when it releases next year. Its short name is PVK. I believe, okay, PVKK. I will try to remember that. Money? Yeah, a lot! That's a crazy amount! Every donation? Yeah. If it says tactical nuke, I have to drop everything and just drop a nuke. So any tips or donos of any kind over $30, I immediately just stop what I'm doing. Nuke launcher. Where the fuck is this my nuke launcher? That is not my nuke launcher. Wait. It's weapons, support, high. Maybe it's in the longsword folder, actually. I lied. I know exactly where it is. It's under tags, me, objects, weapons. Fuck. Lied. It's tags, objects, me, weapons, nuke launcher. There we go. This weapon is originally so old that I put it was like the first weapon I ever made. Dragons Raw, thank you for the 420. Appreciate it.
I was meant to say Merry Christmas, lol, happy early Christmas present.
It's very early, very fucking early for a Christmas present, but thank you. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, super early Merry Christmas back at you. And for the nuke you dropped, I too drop a nuke. Whee! Ow. Your police car is gone? It's probably fine. Oh, wait. What happens if I'm in the police car when the nuke goes off? Wait, I want to do another one. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, shit! Ah! Oh, come on. We can do better. Shut up, Sideswipe. Stop. Buildings look so nice, and you get to build with them. That's a forge object. You can put them in your maps. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, shit! What the fuck? The acceleration on the fucking vehicles is really high. Oh my god. Let's turn that down a little. Like 0.75. I'm stunned. Oh! Oh shit, Beyblade! Let it rip! Holy fuck! I wanna live, please! Hell yeah. That was sick, dude. That's really sick. Honestly, this car might be a little too fast. Well, I gotta add the cool-ass sounds to this real quick. Combat closing. I think it's the inverse of these, if I recall. Okay. Combat closing is when I get in. So I gotta add a sound... Wait. Fuck. Wrong one. Combat closing, combat open... What the fuck? I'm tripping balls right now. Where's my sounds? Combat closing, combat opening. Alright, watch this. Watch this. When I get in, it plays the combat closing sound. Dragons Roll, another big ass tip. Thank you for the lead.
I'll finish off the tip jar. Have some good food on me.
I will do if good food means McDonald's. I'd love me some double cheeseburgers. But thank you so much. That is insanely generous of you. That's some holiday spirit right there. Thank you for real. That's fucking crazy. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. Wait, combat opening? Is that the only sounds that it plays? I like it. Just straight up rip a supercharged Corvette exhaust clip and get that. Every time I go forward, it just goes. Genius. I think this sounds pretty good. I mean, the mongoose sounds aren't good, but the little door sounds are cool. This car should have a siren. Yeah, my thing is, I can probably make it so when you hold the horn, the siren turns on, and then also plays like a siren sound. Oh, before I forget, the license plate, dude, is super scuffed for some reason. I genuinely don't understand what's going on with it, but for whatever reason, at least on the regular detail model here, the fucking, one of the license plate things is fucked up. I don't know if this is the right triangle. It might be the other triangle, but I am going to attempt this to see if it works and fixes it. The only UV error I've noticed. Wait, what? Pull over. Oh, my bad. My bad. I did get pulled over the other day in real life, actually. I hate getting pulled over, dude. I get all anxious. I'm like, fuck, dude. God damn it. Every time. I mean, I got my lesson though. The cop gave me a warning. He's like, just don't smoke crack at the wheel. He's like, if I see you smoking crack at the wheel, I have to pull you over. He's like, but you're super white, so I'm gonna let you go this time with a warning. Just letting you know. Alright, did that fix it? Oh, let's go. First try. Dude, I wonder what the license plate means, because there's obviously a meaning in that it has 117 on it, but like John 117, what is KBL? We have John 117. What the fuck does KBL mean? Because you're super white very reasonable. I mean, that's just, I swear to God, that's like a thing that happens. Like, it's the sad reality. Kebab large. I mean, hey, that's pretty on brand for this area. probably gonna make the camera pull back even more. I really enjoy the way that the camera pulls back. It's very satisfying. But it's not as good as how... Mysterious 5th member of Blue Team. Yeah, the weird fucking Gleep Glorp alien looking ass. Love Gleep Glorp. Very fucking cool. Okay, that might be a bit much on the camera. How about like a little bit less than that, like halfway between what it was and the new one. I think this is pretty good. You know what? I think it's still a bit much. I just want like a tiny improvement over what we had before. But I feel like I just don't want to see the bottom of the vehicle. It just doesn't feel right. I think it was fine before. It was more subtle. Plus people have high FOV settings. I wonder what this looks like. Add the Pelican missile pods to the side. Genius. I definitely need to add a passenger seat to this. You know what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put this police version of this on this map, as well as the civilian version, and every other map is just gonna have their like civilian version of this. So if you want the police one, just like the police Pelican, it'll only be on this map. Like lights to be tied to the trigger along with police audio sound rather than constant. It would enhance the fuck out of cops and robbers. True. Police Scarab? What is it? What the fuck, man? What are you asking for right now? Alright, well let me try this. Alright, we have the tail lights. No, not tail lights. Police lights, which is tied to variant. It will turn off with Siren, which is a brand new function I'm making, 0 to 1, and it's going to import as weapon illumination, which I don't know if the horn does weapon illumination, frankly. It does not, so we're gonna have to make that happen by going to Mongoose Horn weapon and making our own version of the Mongoose Horn. Open it up, and let me see how it works. I honestly don't know. Primary spew, so it does a charge, fire. It can charge for 10 seconds. Does it have an overheat? Is that why you can't spam it? Let's see, charged illumination 1. Might have to completely rework this weapon. Let's see. I have a feeling what's going to happen is the police light is going to ever so slowly get brighter as I hold down the horn. Let's find out. Nope. Doesn't work. No. Oh wait, idea. What if I add in... Where is it? Not you, not you, not you. Heat generated per round. Illumination recover. Where's... Oh, I think it's up here. Hold on. Should be an illumination thingy here. Heat illumination 1. Cool. So if we do overheated heat loss per second, I'm going to say 0.9. 0.9, so like instantly recovers. And then I'm going to make the amount of heat that it gives off per heat generated per round 0.0001. So it basically just goes forever. Oh, I did not mean for that to happen, but that's kind of sick. It's giving me a seizure. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like flickering at an insane rate. Okay, so it wasn't that. It's got to be the instant recovery time. Police mammoth, dude. You guys, how about you make it? You can go ahead and make it. That's fine. Okay, I don't know why it's like flickering so laughably violently, but it sure is. Police foreigner keyship. Okay, finally a sensible request. It's like IRL, please. It is, but that's not how it's supposed to actually be in game. It looks kind of weird on my stream preview. You guys aren't actually seeing it correctly. I'm gonna switch it back to what it was before. I think the amount of illumination given off of the lamp is overheated. Yeah, that's fine. Blah, blah, blah. I think all of this is exactly as it used to be. Which means the only thing left is down here where the heat generated per round is just so laughably low that it's probably just causing it to bug the hell out. My stream looks like an IRL flashing siren. I guess for any of you guys who are watching in 60 FPS, it'll probably look correct. Oh, I think I know what was going on. I know why it was flickering so much. This actually should be an easy fix. Okay, so it's still flickering. But there's a very, very simple fix. Now that it's doing that, it should last for 100 seconds of non-stop siren. In fact, this will now make it 1,000 seconds of non-stop siren. And what all I have to do is on the overheat heat loss per second is add 2 zeros here as well. And theoretically, this will not flicker anymore. It means if you overuse the horn for 1,000 seconds, it won't work anymore, but yeah, there we go. Now you have unlimited horn. Now I just need to make it not... Oh. Heat illumination 0. Fuck, that was the only thing that was actually doing anything. Damn it. Huh. Right now it's set up in such a way that however long you're holding it down for is also how long it will continue to be on after you let it go, which is not what I wanted to happen, frankly. I was hoping that just firing it would make the light go on. That is not the case. You know what? Whatever. Now that we're all so that we're gonna do the missile pause. You're so right. I'll let go. go, and we'll probably keep going for the same amount of time. Yep. Oh, you know what? I need the brake lights to look a little better. I've seen the Mongoose brake lights, which are actually just kind of small. I'm going to change that real quick. I meant to do that earlier. I think I'm just going to make them bigger. Radius 3, 2, 1. It's a little nicer. But more reasonably sized for a car like this. Honestly, it could even be bigger, but I feel like it'd be a bit obnoxious if it was any larger. Oh, you know what? Let me import this with lighting. I haven't imported this with lighting yet. I don't even know what its lighting setting is set to. We'll find out, though. We've been having this on non-baked lighting the entire time, so it looks kind of eh. Also, why do they want to let you drive the cars in ODST? I'm a little bit surprised that you couldn't. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense for the actual gameplay of ODST, but the way that they set up this model, I basically didn't have to do anything. It just kind of worked out of the box. Which is cool. Like, setting it up was, like, stupidly easy. Boom. Ooh, that's a little nicer, huh? Oh my god, the tires are getting dirty. I guess the glass also... Oh no, the glass actually does it. Oh my god. I shouldn't be alive. Did you just out the Warthog instead of the Mongoose? Well, it would certainly be better. I mean, I want it to have its own sound that's not literally this, like the one of the two vehicles that drives in Halo, but yeah. The Warthog would be an improvement. No, honestly, the final thing this thing genuinely needs is just its own sounds. For the sound of my car, I'm gonna be honest, I might get the sound of a Tesla for this thing, where it goes like, whoa. No, it probably needs like a gas car sound. Oh, dude, it's convertible now. Let's fucking go. Oh, I didn't do the damaged versions. Hold on, now that I think about it. Oh, I really don't want to. It's so annoying. But I did forget to do the damaged version of the doors, because they just like straight up don't open. Actually, it's kind of a good thing that they don't open now that I think about it, because there would be nothing to open off of, considering all of the glass is busted now. Kind of just have to climb up and over. So that actually works out. So where the fuck is the steering wheel? Is there only a steering wheel in the base version? How do I drive when it gets damaged? What the fuck? Hello? This thing has seen better days. Dude, the handling is kind of shitty when it's destroyed. Are you excited when there's no pedals? my mind, dude. I'm just that good. Stream chat. Let's see. Wait, there's actually sound?
Got pulled over
Oh!
yesterday. Officer said my blinkers were philosophically inconsistent.
What?
I countered with a vision, a police phantom.
Okay.
Searchlight stripping, civic duty humming in alien hymns, confusion in every eye. Just a couple of guys. Dreaming.
Okay. Thank you for the 420, Dr. Earlgill. That was very epic. But your convincing way of trying to get me to do a police fandom will not be happening today. Okay, that's a kind of a sick siren, actually. I fuck with that. It's like not annoying. It's like an actually not annoying siren sound. I fuck with that. The real question is, where the fuck is that sound? Because frankly, I have no clue at all where that would be. Maybe device machines? I'm pretty sure I went into ODST and searched for siren. So I don't think it's siren. Siren. Yeah, it's just like the sound of 1,000 screaming souls. Nothing for police. What about alarm? Oh, there's a car alarm. Oh, that's for the ARG. Wait. Oh, why is it so loud? That's a car alarm, though. I could use that. What the fuck is this? Is there a club in ODST that I'm not familiar with? What the fuck is this little tune that I just found? This is in ODST's files. It's just like a really basic loop. I'm already tearing it up, dude. What the fuck? What is that? Where did that come from? I've never in my life heard or seen that before. Yeah, literally, Skaboo is just like a bootsy cast. Also, what up, dude? Good to see you. Where the maybe terminals? No, that doesn't make any sense. Wait. Brute target open. What is this? What the fuck is that? That's brute target open and brute target close. Huh? I have no clue what that is, to be honest. Okay, well, look at my cool destroyed car. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Alright, sorry for the wait. I'm going to end here in a few, but first I want to make this car actually good, because here's my plan, dude. For tomorrow, I'm going to add the civilian car to every map. It's going to be the generic model, which is fine. Generic silver, I think it looks good. And then the police one is going to go on this map. Well, both of these will go on this map. I think that'll be sick, dude. That'll be so sick. Pretty sure the only thing I really need to do to make this work... I mean, probably should have a passenger seat. I'm just going to do the driver's seat for now to keep it simple, but... let me just tune it up, dude. Let's get this thing, like, tuned up. It's... Because Bungie, for some reason, gave this thing, like, the most insane amount of detail ever, it's basically done already. Like, I barely had to do anything. Let's just make... To get in, you gotta be in an entry radius of 1. Entry marker cone of, like... I don't know, 80 degrees or something. And, like, within a 90-degree angle facing that. Let's see, how does this look? Yeah, that's good. Just walk right up to it. Let's go. Honestly, the silver metallic on this is so good, man. That looks awesome. Sadie, sorry for the car engine sounds. Well, I'm sure it's there, and I'm sure it's good, but the problem is, how would I ever be able to extract that and turn it into a looping sound? Because there's probably a bunch of talking and other sound effects playing over it at the same time, and it's all probably... Well, actually, no, because the Foley's, I can open them in Audacity, and they have multiple layers. Now that I think about it, hold up. What would it be called? What would the... Fuck, what are the ARG sounds gonna be called? I gotta find this really quickly before I... Anything else? Virgil? No. Terminals. No, not the terminals. Where the fuck is the ARG, dude? Oh, wait. It's going to be under Cinematics, Atlas. Probably H100, right? No? What the fuck are the H100 sounds, man? Maybe it would just be called H100? A hub? Hub. Not hubcap. Hub light. Hub interior. Fuck. I bet it's in there. I bet it's in there. I don't know what the sounds are called, though, for, like, the ARG. Levels. Atlas. H100. Main menu? Man, if anybody can find it, that would be awesome, because I gotta look through all this and find it. Well, more importantly, to make this actually work, it needs to have some kind of driver's seat damage stuff. I'm gonna do, like... Actually, let me make sure I can shoot inside through the glass. I shoot the glass. The brakes. Okay, and then I can shoot inside. Perfect. Okay, so the collision model is like set. In that case, literally, check this out. What do we, guys? What do we check this out? What do we? I go to the Warthog. Should be a 2-seater. It will be a 2-seater. For now, I'm gonna keep it as a 1-seater just because I am gonna hop out of here in a sec. But boom. There we go. I can now take damage. My shields went down. Jesus Christ! Got crushed by a building. But hey, I died. Are you done with the drivable version? Because you also have the truck and bus scenery objects. For this map, that'd be good. That'd be good. Oh, there's no targets on this, so it can't take AoE damage. Are there any targets on here that I can use? Oh, shit, I guess I should probably do that real quick, too, huh? Maybe it doesn't even necessarily need targets. What the fuck is inspect? Oh, maybe this marker would be good. What are you? Oh, you can't see. I'm going to use FX Explosion with a scale of like 1. Just a big ol' 1. Cone angle 360. Damage section will be main. Variant, none. Targeting relevance, 1. And it'll get locked on by plasma tracking. Lock on distance, 35. Generic amount, works good. There we go. I mean, it already worked. Good. Well, now it's like super weak to AoE damage. One grenade blows it up. Does that mean it's doubling? How much HP does this thing have? Yeah, 400. Yeah, I think the targeting actually made it worse. Well, in any case, it works already. Cool. That is a fully featured vehicle. Completely works. Use the Halo Infinite Hoghorn since it's just a loud car horn. No, I'm going to be using this. Oh, well, I guess for that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, okay, here's the plan. I'm going to write this down here. Dr. Rolgo, thank you for the 420!
My GTA ODST car mod was mocked because those idiots couldn't fathom shapes not born in Los Santos. My port was peak, stitched vert by vert, but those forums spat white-o. Because creation matters, that's why. Those GTA kids chose mockery over praise.
Sad. Sad. Wait, you telling me this is you? This is you? How could they mock such a masterpiece? I don't understand people. People are stupid. This is a work of art right here. This is beautiful. People are dumb. Grab car sounds. Grab horn from Infinite. Okay. I'll have to figure out where these sounds are. But as of right now, I could literally drag and drop this. And, okay. I swear, this is nothing against Green, because he did a fine job. But this is just for the sake of anybody who played the original Ultimate Forge. Here is what we used to have. Green made this, and he ripped this out of ODST before we even had Halo 3 ODST tools. He used the community tools to rip this out of the game. This was the old car that we used to have, and this is the new car, dude. Fancy. Got some upgrades.
I built the Genet port because no one else dared. And the GTA mod Discord roasted me alive.
Whoa.
That's fine. Innovators burn. Cowards stay cold. I'll keep making impossible imports, because someone has to prove ambition isn't a punchline.
Did you actually make it? Like, I know you're committed to many bits, but like this is such an obscure thing. And you're like building up lore as like you got made fun of for it. Also, this is how Green did the glass on his. He kind of just had the door with a little piece of glass on it, which is fine, honestly. It looks pretty good. I almost did it that way, frankly. It's not a bad idea to do it. But I think this one's kind of cool, too. But Green's is always pretty good, to be honest. It's so slow, though, now that I think about it. Actually, no, I kind of like the way his accelerates. I might copy the old settings he had. It's pretty good. His friction's a little high. This one's really fast. Like, faster than a Warthog. But definitely not designed for off-roading. Like, off-roading, this thing is going to get fucking destroyed. Maybe as fast as the Goldhog? I don't think this is as fast as the Goldhog, but it is definitely very fast. I think it's good, though. Alright, guys. I started stream late tonight, and it's already midnight here, and I'm going to go... I'm going to hop out of here. It's insane that we've gone way above and beyond the tip goal, and there have been some insane membership drops as well, and super chats. Thank you guys. You've been unbelievably generous. Yeah, I'm gonna go head off to sleep. I'm gonna start my stream much earlier tomorrow. Dr. Rolgold, thank you for the 420. What the hell?
I offered the GTA ODST car mod. Yes. The forums said it clashed with lore.
Clashed with lore.
Grand Theft Auto, please.
What the fuck? If that is a true story, which I'm just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and assume it is completely true. That is an insane story. People worried about the lore? Hello? What? Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no fucking way. That's wild. No, thank you. I do appreciate the 420. I'm out of here. Yeah, they have a jetpack. What is I guess it's in the secret military base, so it's lore friendly. Whatever. But I'm out of here. Thank you for the insane generosity you guys have shown today, for real. Adam, thank you for the 1 as well. I was listening to the audio logs where you can hear the car. They aren't great, but you can probably sound something similar easy after listening to yourself. So the normal car doors are accurate to the audio logs as well. Okay, good to know. I mean, to be fair, they probably weren't thinking of this exact car necessarily. They were just getting generic civilian car sounds. I like the sounds that this has right now, minus the Warthog engine sounds. Worst case scenario, Warthog sounds aren't the end of the world, but, you know, it could be a little better, I suppose. But whatever. I think this is some great upgrades this thing got. This will be a cool addition to the Forge menu. I'll see if I can make it handle off-roading a little better tomorrow. But we should be doing custom games tomorrow, so if you guys want to build some Ultimate Forge maps and stuff, yeah, maybe I'll send a message when I have the update out tomorrow. That said, I'm going to jump out of here. Thank you guys for an insane stream. I'll be live again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Maybe earlier, actually. Maybe like 4 or 5. Maybe 4 or 5. I'm going to try. I might start doing my streams a little earlier. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2.
Came here right at the end for a very important message.
Okay.
Poop right now. In your pants.
In my pants?
Poop immediately.
Right now.
Evacuate everything right now or you'll never poop again.
Dude, you seem like the kind of guy that would get pulled over for pooping while driving. The cops would smell it on you, dude. They'd like pull you over. They'd have the flashlight through your fucking glass. Like, sir, you been pooping tonight? And that's true. You would have been pooping tonight. Sus ass shit, Davy Jones. Sus ass shit. I'm out of here though. Thank you guys again, for real. It's been a great stream. I will, like I said, I'll be live earlier than usual, probably around 4 or 5 p.m. tomorrow. I'll see you guys then though. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, y'all. And goodbye. Custom games tomorrow. Ultimate Forge custom games. More car content. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe. Notification bell. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Or X. X, the everything app. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.